Alright, so welcome to Toge Southwest. This is series 2, episode 18. Two more to go. So I wanna at least have 20 episodes per series. So this series is series 2. Today's date is 6/5/2025. You can find the old episodes from here on all the way to series 1 and on all of series 2 on TougeSW.com. You're watching it live now on Twitch TV. This will be uploaded later on at YouTube.com, and if you wanted to see like raw footage over the weekend when I'm working on it, I'm always on Instagram with it and TikTok. Even though I don't have TikTok listed on here, it's TikTok at wandering.raven. So just throwing it out there. So let's get started. So who am I? I am the Wandering Raven, and I'm born and raised here in Las Vegas. Cancer survivor. I drift. I hack. I play video games. That's what I like to do. Um, a lot of my hacking is basically my work. I get burned out, so when I come home, I either play video games, but I even get bored of video games, or not, or get tired of playing the same game over the time. So I use my drift car where I'm working on them or drifting the cars. I always go to the track to drift them in the special way possible. Keep it legal, keep it legit, and so let's see. What is Togi Southwest? Southwest started as a project back in 2011. What inspired that project was a thing called Toge Northwest. That started when 2009, but I joined pretty much in their second area of when they were doing Drift X competition stuff up in Oregon. Uh, I moved up in Oregon back in 2009 on my birthday, and I guess on one of their meetings were starting to get big, and I was able to join that part of their team by then when I moved up there. So it was like an enlightenment kind of situation because I had prior to moving to Oregon, I had a lot of trauma, a lot of things happened at once that caused me to flip out that I had to leave Las Vegas then. And I'm glad I did because I kind of, when I went up to Oregon, I rebooted my life. And Toge Northwest was like a new whole eye opening thing where I get to learn drifting, I get to learn autocross, I got to learn toge racing, I got to learn basically anything that happened to do with Initial D happened in real life, happened up there. And that was fun stuff, especially in the automotive world. And long story short, I actually got pushed out of Oregon. I had nowhere else to go up there. I was held against my will, and I was brought. I had to come back to Vegas because my family's in Vegas. Even though I hate this town, I'm here. So I figured, why don't I bring something that I learned up in Oregon, bring it down here to Vegas, and so that's what inspired Toge Southwest for me in 2011. But the problem is with that is Vegas is its own different beast for when it comes to car culture. Um, Basically, it kind of most likely mimics like LA version, where it's pretty much freaking nowadays it's pretty much takeovers, which is ruining the car culture. So, but back then it was more like street racing and Fast and the Furious racing. It wasn't nothing like I witnessed up in Oregon. And of course, I would love to return back there or back in anywhere in the Pacific Northwest. Love to come back, man. It's like my way. It's like my way of going more of an area that I feel more accepted. Easier to put that way. So, okay, Southwest for between 2011 to 2019, it became more stagnant. I couldn't get building as a community, so I turned it into a like a vlog and media capturing and stuff like that. So I started blogging my car builds, blogging the car culture that I really get to. Mostly Vegas Drift. If not, it's all Vegas Drift. Some were Ratson local meets and stuff like that. And for the past, this is why it's on Series 2. For the past 2 years, I rebooted Tokyo Southwest one more time to build this. Um, what I'm doing here is vlogging, podcasting, talk show, this kind of thing, all together because I'm using it to help motiv to help self motivate myself because I've been struggling a lot since my mom passed away in 2019. And long story short on that one is when my mom passed away, she passed away like 3 days suddenly after my last drift event where I blew up my motor, even though I had so many beautiful runs that night. It was a great night. And about 2 days, 3 days later, well, 2 days later, she did get to see my video and how happy I was that night. But then a day later, she passed away. She just suddenly just passed away. And that destroyed my world. It's possibly the simplest way to put it. And I've been using this to help motivate myself to keep going, help me show that I'm trying my best to step out the door again, become better, become, what my mom would want me to keep doing. It's a way for me to overcome my coping. That helps. That makes any sense. So let's move on to the next. And like I said before, this is my vlog. This is where I talk about my drift car because I love drifting. I know it's a stupid sport, and not everybody likes it. So this last weekend, it's a 1987 200SX S12 Sylvia with a CI18 DET swap. What that is like an inline four motor, turbocharged. And this is the only motor you can either get it from Japan or Europe. And this is actually a Japan motor. So let me pop up a video. I mean, not a video. This is what I did this weekend. I had to rip it apart. I pulled out the radiator, the battery, um, because my last episode I was discussing how this wire right over here, I don't know if you can actually see it, but it starts getting really discolored, like it's burning up. And when the car is running, that wire gets extremely hot. So, I'm trying to. What I need to do here is I noticed that when I had before I did the swap, I had a experimental motor inside that I thought I was going to use. I lost interest in it, so I had some wires respliced, and that goes into the back of the alternator. The reason why I did that is because the alternator on the other one required different wiring and different everything else. I tried to rewire it back to kind of like OEM spec, but I think I've lost that set of wire to re-put everything back the way it was. So I've been reaching out to see if I can get a special that replacement harness. I might have to go look in the backyard. I might already have an extra harness. I just haven't found it yet. It's been rainy too, and I've been working 10-hour days again. It's been a fun week. Yeah, see, rain, Vegas, and all that fun stuff. Let's see. More shots of the car. That's the only thing I've been doing with this right now is I've been tracing wires, trying to clean things up. I might remove the quarter panel here so I can get rid of the extra wiring here. So, so that's the update so far, and we're still investigating the alternator power. I think I have the problem. I think I understand the problem. So hopefully that'll work. And since I'm doing that, I'll be reinstalling the thermostat. So fix that no. I'll save. There we can. So we did fix this though. I did fix this. I didn't take a picture though. I did. It was just loose. Yeah, it was just loose loose threads. I actually was able to fix that, so that's good. Alright, so we got something done. We did. We finally did something. We did do something, see? Little things do count. So don't let anybody ever say that little things don't count. Little things do. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to install this. I'll bring up that picture again because power steering on this car sits here. On the original motor, it's sat over here. And put the reservoir like right here. There's technically no place for me to put a reservoir here at all. So I might be able to snake it through and put it like right here. I just have to clean this mess up. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure that one out. This thing will definitely need power steering because it helps. I know I have coilovers, even though I don't have the top for the camber plates. Should probably work on getting one. So that's the update. That's not much. I have more planned this weekend. I do have something new extra this weekend I'm doing. So that should be a plus. Oops. Previous. So what's my next target? So what's my next target is I do, like I just said, I have something new that I'm not going to reveal yet until the weekend because it's going to be a nice little how-to for next week. I'm going to do like a 15-minute how-to section. It's going to be for my daily driven car. It's going to be rather interesting. I kind of gave a hint on it on my Instagram right now, so yeah, all good. But other than that, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep looking for the wire. If I have to go to the junkyard, I will. And that's what I'm gonna work on. Let's see here. What else am I gonna work on? If I can get that done and fixed, clean up the wiring. I think that wiring is E-fan wiring almost done. Yes and no. We're gonna make that no, so we're gonna fix that. We need to fix that. This is done. This is done. We still need to finish this. I just got paid, so I still gotta buy the other gauges. Get that all hooked up. I fixed that, so that's been done. Still have to fix the brim. Well, not fix. We need to verify stuff. So when we get to the verification part of my build here, then we'll work on that. I know there's like a lot of little things here that I can probably be doing, but I'm just trying to work out the big stuff first. Because once I get this fixed, I'm pretty sure this will fix my other issue that I was having, which was a weird parasitic brain. So, I mean, it actually explains the power issue. Why I would start the car would run great for a while. And then when I turn it off and turn it back on later, the battery doesn't work. I don't think the alternator was charging at all. And since I don't have the alternator light turned on, I can't tell. Because I don't have that dash hooked up anymore. So, Um, that's why I need to go back to this and finish this too. So yeah, big things I gotta do. Ooh, I did say this was gonna be a small one. So next week is going to have some type of learning. So look out for number 19. Here we go. So well, this is closing. I do this every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Sometimes a little later, depending on the game. I was not anticipating that Dune Awakening was going to be tonight. So yeah, it's a good thing. It's a fun game. Fun game so far. But I'm gonna do this. I do this every Thursday night. It holds me accountable, helps me keep moving forward, helps me keeps keeps me motivated to keep wanting to keep going, and wanting to go back to the track. It wants helps me keep the keeping drifting fun and alive, and hopefully in maybe in the future this can really blow up. Anyways, if there's anybody out there that has any questions on my car or any questions about drifting or the S12s, go ahead and feel free to ask now because that's my Q&A session now. But if not, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. It is 11 o'clock, 11:08, and it is my ending time, so I'll be back tomorrow night. If Probably more Dune. If not, I might play a different game, then back to Dune. And if I don't feel extremely burned out from work, I might do a hack like a sub genius again. But I think because I'm really burned out in tech, I'm going to stop doing that. So, anyways, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, and hopefully to see you tomorrow. If not, I hope to see you next Thursday night. Have a good night, and bye.